There's a moment we all know too well, that gut-wrenching feeling when you realize you've messed up. You dropped the ball. You missed the shot. You made a colossal mistake. For me, it wasn't just a small oversight. It was a significant personal failure that left me feeling utterly exposed. The shame was a heavy blanket, the disappointment a crushing weight. All I wanted to do was quit, disappear, and pretend it never happened. Have you ever felt that? That intense urge to just give up? The question echoed in my mind. Is there really a way back from something like this? But what if failure isn't the end of your story, but the beginning of a new chapter God wants to write? In the depths of that particular failure, I expected judgment. I expected God to turn away. But instead, He met me there. Not with condemnation, but with an invitation to learn, to grow, and most surprisingly, to be used because of what I had been through, not despite it. It was in that broken space that I truly understood grace, that undeserved favor, that unconditional love that doesn't depend on my performance. Think about Peter. He boldly declared he'd die for Jesus, then just hours later denied him 3 times. A colossal, painful failure. Yet after the resurrection, Jesus didn't dismiss Peter. He restored him. He looked past the denial and saw Peter's heart, calling him to feed his sheep. Or Moses, who murdered a man and fled, only to be called by God from a burning bush to lead a nation. David, a man after God's own heart, committed adultery and murder, but found forgiveness and continued to be a king and psalmist whose words still inspire us today. These weren't perfect people. They were people who failed, profoundly, but whose failures became platforms for God's immense grace and power. Psalm 37:24 reminds us, "Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand." Our stumbles, our failures, they don't have to define us or derail God's plan for us. God specializes in taking our messes and turning them into messages of hope. So, how do we fall forward when we inevitably stumble? Here's your faith fire drill. 1. Practice self-forgiveness. God has forgiven you. Now extend that same grace to yourself. Don't let regret hold you hostage. 2. Learn, don't dwell. What lessons can you extract from this experience? How can it shape you for the better? Then, deliberately shift your focus from the past to the future. 3. Trust God for a fresh start. Release the weight of past failures into His hands. Believe that He is working all things for your good, even the times you fall. He's ready to give you new beginnings right now. Let go of that shame. It has no place in your redeemed story. Failure isn't final. It's often foundational for what's next. It's a stepping stone, not a tombstone. God specializes in second chances, third chances, and countless fresh starts. He's not looking for perfect people, but for people willing to fall into His grace and rise again. Embrace the redemption He offers. Let your past failures become testimonies of His enduring love and power. What's one failure you've experienced that God transformed into something good? Share your story in the comments below. Your journey of falling forward could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if this message resonated with you, please like and share it to spread hope. Don't let a stumble keep you down. God's hand is ready to lift you up.